Hey, it's Gimme. How you guys doing tonight? Here we go, some more Pokemon Sky. And we're on the search for Pokemons. Okay, portal time. I've I've found some triple S class Pokemons.
My day is good. How are you doing, Uncle Timmy?
Nephew Jackson. I am fantastic. Feeling pretty good today. Got a lot of sleep. Went out to the store, got some stuff for dinner. I found some really cool Pokemon guys to fight with. So what I just did is I found
What are you playing?
this is No Man's Sky. And I just found portal coordinates that should take me to a Pokemon with triple S class. Like you see
Oh,
hold on, let me find some of my normal guys. If we look at like this guy, see he's got C in combat effectiveness. He does have an S in agility, but he has an
if
A in
you also
health.
have a YouTube, you can shout
And
out your
overall,
channel
he's just
here.
an A class
No ban
guy.
hammer if you do, we promise.
But I've
Rolling
been
the dice.
finding guys like this. Look at this. S class down the whole board. So I'm gonna go try and pick up a couple more guys and make like the perfect team. And so got some coordinates. And see with the visor I can see what their stats are before I capture them.
What are you playing, Uncle Timmy?
This game is called No Man's Sky. And it's one of the best role-playing games out there. I mean, this is way better than Star Citizen or Starfield. This is top notch. I'm looking for a Brontosaurus looking thing. Might take us a minute to locate one. We just gotta wait a second for everything to start loading in. Whoa. Subterranean relics all at the surface. This is so cool. Hell yeah. That's a score. Apparently that was a cave. Yeah, let's get up on top of the mountains. Maybe we'll find them there. And see, everything you scan, like I just scanned that plant. And if I was the first person to scan that plant, I could name that plant anything I want to. But there's been so many people on this planet, I doubt I've been the first to do anything. Get him, get him. Ooh, I scanned him from all the way over here. What kind of... Okay, no, he's not the one I'm looking for. Alright, finally, it's daytime. Oh, as soon as it becomes daytime, there's a freaking storm. How about that? So once I find the guy I'm looking for, there's gonna be one more guy I think I want to pick up.
Hey, how's it going?
The okay individual. Good to see you, my friend. It is going pretty good. I'm having a lot of fun with this new update in No Man's Sky. So,
Hey, it's Adaki, individual, and
in
welcome
this
to the live
game,
stream.
you've been able to
Smiling face
collect
with
pets
sunglasses.
for a long time, and you've been able to genetically engineer those pets as well. And I have been doing things like making gigantic pets like this guy. Like, this is my pet dinosaur right here. You can tell he's bigger than most buildings in this game. But now you can take your pets to an arena and, like, battle them. And I've got crazy stuff like Gorgia here, who's the size of a building. In fact, I got a couple of them that are really cool like that. Like, I also got a Triceratops. I don't think he's as big, though. I mean, he's freaking huge, but the last time I brought out one of my pets, like on the expedition, and there was a bunch of people around, everybody started shooting lasers at him. And everybody thought it was like a boss. I also got a little Brontosaurus
Click the
guy.
like
I'm
button
looking
to show your support
for
and
one
heart
of these
smiling face with hearts.
Brontosaurus looking guys. I'm pretty sure there should be somewhere on this planet a version of these Brontosaurus guys that are triple S class. Okay, that's all
Pokemon likes
bees. That's a
tacos.
cute little guy, though. Taco Man does like tacos. We're gonna get some tacos, in the future, I'm sure. It's been a minute since I've actually had some tacos. You know, they just haven't been in the budget lately. Today we're having bratwurst and steak fries. I got these big chunky steak fries. They're gonna be good. And the cheddar brats, they're the bratwurst with like the cheese in the middle.
I will only be watching for like an hour because Artemis 2 returns today.
Hell yeah, you're watching that too? I'm definitely gonna be looking to see that splashdown. I'm pretty excited. I'm glad I'm not the only nerd around here. Like, literally, that's all I watch is documentaries. Most of it about space. Quantum physics, astrophysics, astronomy, you name it. Biology is even pretty interesting. Watch some nature documentaries sometimes. Okay, so I'm wondering if it's something like in Minecraft where there is like a spawn limit or something. Maybe I need. And so all the animals that can spawn in this area have spawned. So I probably need to go to a different spot and just chill and spawn in some new guys. Yes, I have an insanely powerful jetpack. Like, normally the jetpack only lasts for like, 10 seconds. But I've got black market jetpack upgrades, and also I've got cake. I'm eating some cake. The nutrient ingester is pumping me full of cake, and it improves my jetpack by like 300%. What's that thing? Oh, I've seen one of those. This guy's kind of cool looking. Look at this guy. Too bad you're a shitty Pokemon, but I really like all the crystals growing on him and everything. What does he look like on the other side? I can't see his face. Yeah, he's a neat little guy. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna want to get eggs from all these new guys that I'm getting, and then I'll put them through. Oh, I think I found him. Look at that triple S class. Look at you, beautiful. Cool, I got another dinosaur, and this one's toxic, I believe. Oh, look, there's a tiny one. Yeah, I'm gonna get an egg from this guy, and then I'm gonna make him the size of, like, my other dinosaurs. Sometimes you can get, bugs. Sometimes the bugs get really big, too. Like, I've got a giant praying mantis. This guy's pretty cool. And the thing is you can actually ride these guys. Like, let's go for a ride. You know, when they get really big like this, like, every step is pretty far. So even if it seems like he's going slow, he's still covering, like, a lot of distance faster than I could. He's got a sprint as well. I think I can make him go faster. Oh, I can't make him jump. How cool is this, though? Making my own giant monsters and taking them to battle. Okay, so the next guy is gonna be a fire guy. See, I already got a triple S fire guy, but it just looks like a cow. I don't like the ones that just look like cows. I don't know. Like, it looks like a cow or a deer. Yeah, I want something cool. Oh my god, let me show you the coolest triple S Pokemon I've found so far. Hands down the coolest creature I have found in this game at all. This is up there with the Titty Monster. Have I shown you the Titty Monster? I don't know what else to call it. It is literally a titty monster. It's like a giant ball with, like, a bunch of titties hanging off of it, and it spins around and sprays, like, liquid everywhere. Where is he? Where's my really cool guy at? Here we go. Check this guy out. He's literally a skeleton. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. I mean, it eats treats. I don't know. I can even ride the thing. It looks weird. He's really slow. Oh. That looks ridiculous. But I mean, it's a skeleton, and it's got, like, tusks. That thing is badass. In fact, on my ship, I keep a skeleton on the hood of my ship. Let me show you. Which one is it? Yeah, it's this one. Look how cool my ship looks coming in for a landing. But if we go to the front, I've got like a dragon skeleton as like my hood ornament. Like, how cool is that? I think it's pretty awesome. I mean, I don't have like wing bones yet, but so those are like flippers, I think. But if you didn't know that, you would be like, oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's find the coordinates for the next, portal here. Oh, are you kidding me? I have to... Hold on. Okay, go down to more, maybe? No, history, there we go. Alright, I'm actually watching another YouTuber called Captain Steve. Yeah, so big shout out for Captain Steve. He found these guys on Reddit, made a video. Now I'm here doing a stream. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for him to type in the code here. And a flux capacitor. Alright, so I've already activated this portal though. That's how I got to where I just was. So we got the... I don't know what to call any of these. Like, this looks like a face. Call that one the UFO. This one's the balloon. Call that one the moon. UFO. Balloon. Rocket ship. Flux capacitor. I guess UFO, or I guess that could be sunset. Maybe sunset. Then there's boat. And black hole. And flux capacitor. And this should take me to get one of the really cool guys. So these portals will take you anywhere in a given galaxy. Like if I wanted to go to a different galaxy, I'd have to go to that galaxy and then use the portal there. It won't cross galaxies like the teleporters at the space station and your base and stuff. But I think that's the last one I was looking for right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the soundtrack on. Alright, and we're on a fire planet. And I think he's right there. That's the guy, look. He looks like a little, like, dragon thing. How cool are you? Hey, that's a little cutie. Cause like my other fire guy just didn't look that cool. Oh yeah, here is the titty monster, like I said, I don't know what else you would call it. He's really fast. It's gonna be hard to catch him. Hold on. Come back here. I gotta like hit the square button on them to get them to come to me. Come on, come on. Okay, hold on. Let's call them back. And then as soon as we put them out, we're gonna have to... There we go. Gonna gently pat my titty monster. I wish it was daytime so you could see this thing. But we need, for our 2 new guys, we need pellets. How many pellets do we have? Alright, we got at least enough to do one of them. We need 30 pellets to fill out their stats, and then as many pellets as it takes to like re-roll their skills. So let's bring out...
protection falling.
Oh yeah, the cat thing was pretty cool. Okay, we'll do our little Brontosaurus guy first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gotta kind of keep track of how many I'm feeding them here. Hope you're hungry. You're about to eat a lot of pellets, whether you want to or not. Eat it. Eat the pellets. Faster. If you don't eat these faster, I'm gonna stick them up your butt. Alright, that should be enough. So now we go into the registry. Bayou. It's a funny name. Alright, and since he's got S classes on all of these stats, this is pretty much gonna fill up like every single one of those bars. And I've needed a good toxic guy for a while. I've been using a double S. He does pretty well. And I've noticed like all the moves are the same for like each class, you know? Some classes do certain moves better than others, but pretty much the moves are all the same. They just have different names, do different amounts of damage. But it keeps my strategy pretty simple. I think we've actually moved up to the amateur. I think we're the amateur leader right now, so a couple more fights and we'll get up to the until we get to like professional. Now doing these system boss battles and stuff, you can get unique Pokemons, like animals you can't catch in the wild. You can win from some of these breeders that play on the league. So we want to go through, we want to do all the milestones so we can try and get some of these unique Pokemons. Increase the combat effectiveness of your creature by 33% for 5 turns. That's pretty good. We'll take that. Heal for 600. That's pretty low. I think we wait 3 turns. Heal for 1,000. Remove all negative effects. There we go. Heal your creature 800 points. I think that's probably the best we'll get on that one. And then this one, there should be one that, like, after X amount of turns, it does an insane amount of damage. We don't want any of these ones that, like, do damage to us or increases their stuff up. You didn't eat enough pellets. I told you, you've got to eat the pellets. Eat it. Eat it. This is gonna be me at dinner time. I am the Glizzy Gobbler. We got some cheddar brats, which pretty much is just fancy hot dogs. Yeah, easy to make, also very delicious. Okay, outbreak. See, decrease the defensive strength of my creature for 100% for 1 turn. And then it does like 2,000 toxic damage. That's a lot of damage, but decreasing your defense by 100%, you'll literally get one-shotted. This one, again, does pretty good damage, but then it says increase the critical hit chance of the opposing creature by 50%. Holy crap. For 4 turns. What? No, we're not keeping that one. Does damage to myself. Opposing creature. Applies toxic damage for 4 rounds. That's pretty good. But I want, like, the Bone Rot. Okay. Wait 4 turns, then it deals, like, 3,000 damage. That's what I was looking for. And now this move, the one I'm looking for is, it's gonna say, does, X amount of damage based on your agility. And since he's got S-class agility, that's going to be the most powerful attack we can do. And again, we must stuff more pellets into this guy. I notice he hasn't pooped once. And yes, your pets do poop. And you can collect it and craft it into stuff. They poop out something called Fecium. Instead of feces, it's an element called Fecium. And my big guys, like Gojira, he can poop as big as a house. Like, it literally is bigger than my ship when he takes a shit. So we're just gonna keep rolling. Yes, okay, so 800 to 2,400 toxic damage, depending on target's agility. Oh, the target's agility. That sucks. But still, I mean, if it's a really agile guy, that's gonna be a lot of... Or if it's a really slow guy, that's gonna be a lot of damage. And then just in case, I always like to have a physical attack or an off element attack. Radioactive damage, huh? Because I'm thinking, like, what a, you know, my guy's toxic, so I'm probably going to be fighting, like, a jungle guy. But I want to have moves that can handle jungle adjacent guys as well. No, I think we're gonna go with Scorch. Now that might be what we need. Fire damage. Fire hurts pretty much everything, right? Yeah, I'm gonna leave him with fire damage. So he's got Scorch, Poison Flurry, which does a ton of damage, Bone Rot, which is gonna like one-shot these guys. We got a big heal, and then increase the combat effectiveness. I mean, that sounds really good, but I could also get a skill here that says reset all your cooldowns. So imagine this. Round 1, I put the Bone Rot on, and then round 2, I reset my skills, and then I put another Bone Rot on. So after 4 turns, major damage. After 6 turns, he's pretty much toast. But this is the first time I've seen biological horror. I've never seen this. And 33% is pretty good. That's like increasing by a third. And for 5 turns. Yeah, I think we should keep it, just because that looks like a unique. Yeah, it's a special creature ability. So only like some of these abilities are specific to only one creature. So those are like the rare moves. So when I was re-rolling all this stuff, I should have been looking out more for some of these special abilities. But no, the way we got him set up now, this guy is an absolute badass. 79% placid, just like my penis. Alright, I think we're gonna have to dupe up some more pellets. You get these pellets after winning like battles and stuff, but I'm just like duplicating them. So yeah, I'll show you guys how to duplicate in this game. It's pretty easy. You go into your build menu, portable refiner, throw it on the ground, open that guy up, stick whatever you want to duplicate in there. Back in the day, not too long ago, you could duplicate technology modules as well. So you'd get a maxed out X-Class module, you know, a maxed out black market, and you could just duplicate it and put 4 of those on. But can't do that anymore. Alright. And then I'm too close to my Corvette. Hold on. I'm gonna summon the Dildozer. Oh, I almost landed it on that guy. Oh no, watch out, guy. There we go. Oh, because this guy's Corvette is right there. Jesus, guy, why'd you have to do that? Hey, Miguel.
And welcome to the live stream.
Good to see ya. I'm doing all right today. Having some fun with Pokemon Sky. Pokemon Sky, that's pretty funny. I didn't come up with that. I heard that other YouTubers say it. What was his name? I gave him a shout out earlier. It was like Pirate Jack or something. Okay, so you got your refiner down, and you got what you want to duplicate inside of it. What you need to do is start putting more portable refiners in the exact same place, right on top of it. And now what's going to happen is every time we pick up one of these portable refiners, it's going to give us what was in that very first one. Alright, and then I just go ahead and start picking these up, and you'll notice over there it says every one I pick up I'm getting those pellets that I put in the first one. So there we go, we're pelleted up. Gonna get rid of some of these refiners. They're super cheap to make, by the way. If you got a stack of ferrite dust and a stack of metal plates, you got infinity of these. And like I said, I do have a triple S fire guy, but I just don't like the way he looks. Let's see if I can bring him out. This guy here. I mean, he looks like a cow. It's like, why use that guy if I can find something like this little dragon guy? Where's my little dragon guy at? Yeah, this guy, look at him. He's way cuter. Alright, it's time to eat your pellets. He's too small to ride, which is the only downside. I really want all my creatures big enough for me to ride like a horse. You know, it just adds extra functionality to these guys. Is anybody keeping track of how many pellets we gave this guy? I'm not worried about running out, as long as I have one pellet left. So you're not actually supposed to do it like this, you know, surprise. You're not supposed to just level up your Pokemon all at once. How it's supposed to go is, as you fight with your Pokemon, this mutation progress goes up. So with it goes up to 100%, and once you're at 100%, you get one of these gene edits available. And this is like, I don't know, I didn't actually play Pokemon very much. So I'm not really, I was never a big Pokemon fan for some reason, but this is really fun. But I know in Pokemon there's like items you can give your Pokemons to like level them up instantly. Like fruits or something, and yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. So we're gonna have our team that is just for, you know, mastering the league. And then I'm gonna have a team of Pokemons that are just fun. You know, the ones that I like Gojira. And we'll have those to, like, fight people at the anomaly, you know? Like my fun ones that I use just to kind of show off, and then the guys I use to win. There's a little bit of overlap there too, because the coolest Pokemon I have is the one that's triple S, right? Yeah, look at those bars over on the right-hand side of the screen. Watch how fast they're going up. I got a new vape today. One side is Laughing Buddha, the other side is Bubba Kush.
Ground protection falling.
I'll try and take small hits so I don't, like, start choking. Okay, decrease the combat effectiveness of the opposing creature. I mean, it's only 7% for 5 turns, but if dispelled, it does hella damage. So when we put something else on him, like the one here that does, like, massive damage after 4 turns, he can't, if he dispels that, he's still gonna take damage. Kind of like that combo. Like, wait 4 turns, 3,500 fire damage. Wow. That's a big swing. So if they try to dispel the white hot, then this hits them for 3,600, which is even more. But if they don't dispel anything, they have minus 7% combat effectiveness. Yeah, that works. Warm-blooded, just a straight-up 1,000 heal. Alright, we'll take it. Like, normally, that's weird that we got that there. I'm wondering if I re-roll that, if we can get a higher number. Because, like, this default skill that he has, it says it only deals 300 damage. That's obviously like a level 1 skill. And then the next one's like 1,000 damage, see? That one's pretty good, increases with each use. Oh, okay. So I didn't realize there was a difference in these. So this one depends on my agility stat. The one my other creature had depended on the target's agility stat. Okay, that's good to know. Graviton beam? Scorch. Landslide, okay. A fire Pokemon with a desert ability. Makes sense. Deserts are hot, right? Okay, do we got this guy all buttoned up? We've got 8 more gene edits available. So maybe we should re-roll this warm-blooded to see if we get a... No, I think we're going to keep it. I'm not going to tempt fate. Knowing my luck, I'll re-roll it and it'll only be like 800. So, once we get it... Okay, so it takes 24 hours. Once you tame a guy, you have to wait 24 hours, and then you can get an egg. And then you have to wait 24 hours for that egg, and then you can hatch that egg, and it makes another one of these guys. But if you don't want it to be another one of these guys, you can take it to the anomaly and put it in the egg machine, and you can change the size, you can like alter it, like you can mutate it, like give it different like arms and legs and stuff. It's all random, but you can like just start changing everything. And we can change, or you can just change the color. Like if I wanted this guy, but I want him in blue or pink, I could just grab an egg from this guy, take it to the anomaly, and then add some materials that change the color. But we can also change the size, and we can also change like their personality. I usually make all of mine like super aggressive and like really loyal. Like, let me show you some. Which ones have I don't think I've maxed out. Okay, yeah, this one is 100% helpfulness, 100% ferocity, and 100% loyalty. So, like, and also, that stuff comes in handy in a fight. Like, if your Pokemon has 100% helpfulness, that'll trigger an effect during the fight. He'll just do it on his own. He'll be like, yeah, I can do this. So, boosting all of that stuff is pretty important as well. Yeah, this one has 100% aggression, 100% devotion, but he's got 51% playfulness. He's mischievous. So that means he'll kind of wander off sometimes. But when they have things like 100% helpfulness, like they'll actually run ahead of where you're going and like scout out and for like poisonous plants and stuff. And like these pets actually do have functionality in the game, not just, they don't just look cool and follow you around. They actually do stuff. Man, I got so many attachments on this thing. The Gravitino coil. I haven't used this thing since the... Oh, this guy looks cool. Is that like a kitty? It does kind of look like a cat, doesn't it? I've only found doggos in this game. I haven't found... That does look like a cat. I think this is the first kitty cat thing I've seen the whole game. Let me, what about this guy? Hold on. Yeah, see, this guy, at first I thought he looked like a kitty, but no, that's definitely a doggo. And that's definitely a kitty. I kind of want to grab him just because he's not bad. What type? He's a fire cat. And he's purple and green. Yeah, I've got to say, that is the first kitty cat I've found in the game. I've got a doggo, why not get a kitty too? Is this the same color? The same size? Yeah. Okay, female, careful hunter. Diet, did it say it eats poop? Feces. Its diet is feces. This thing eats poop. Produces leopard fruit, though. That's kind of cool. It's a juvenile. Which one is that's another juvenile female. Oh, I'm out of pellets. Hold on. I've adopted so many pets that I have lost berries. I have lost all my pellets.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright, well, we got a kitty cat. I like that. Let's take on our next challenger. Alright. Let's leave the atmosphere really quick. Yeah, this game is way better than Starfield, Star Citizen, any of the imitator games that are out nowadays. In fact, they just released Starfield for PlayStation. And that's the game that I was originally interested in, because it's made by Bethesda, so I imagine it's going to be Skyrim in space. But this is better. The amount of free content that has come to this game is insane.
Do you know Billy Squire?
My plane, I parked myself inside the ground. What's going on? Billy Squire, yeah, I know him. He's a musician, right? Okay, am I inside the ground? I am inside the ground, okay.
The stroke.
Hostile scan detected.
Stroke? You mean the band The Strokes, or did he have a stroke?
Warning. Threat detected.
Sometimes we can find some pretty cool ships chilling at these landing pads. That's a cool shuttle. Actually,
Play The
no, that's
Stroke
pretty
by Billy
generic.
Squire.
Oh, the song. Okay, so this guy is stuck in the middle of all of this stuff. Okay, at least I can dig him out. I've never seen this before. This is the problem with the terrain in this game. It actually regrows. So if you dig a hole, over time, eventually, you know, the forces of nature will fill that hole back in.
Take me home tonight.
So I would, take me home tonight. I don't wanna, what? Something, something, see the light. I haven't heard that song in like 20 years.
Eddie Money.
I'm pretty impressed. You're pretty hip to your classic rock. I mean, for me, this is like the music I grew up hearing in the 90s, but not many people these days listen to that stuff. All right, I managed to dig out my next opponent. This is ridiculous. I've never seen. Oh, there's a guy. I've never seen a buried trading post like this. All right, we made it. We made it. All right, he's got fire. He's got radiation and fire. See, I don't have two. I don't have many that I have two of the same in. So what's anti-fire? Anti-fire is radiation. Okay, oh yes, this guy. Mama Lewinsky. I don't know. That's what the name just kind of looks like. I can't read a lot of these procedurally generated names. You know, the letters are chosen by RNG, so like a lot of these aren't like even pronounceable. So then I just kind of get a vibe from it, and that's what I call them.
Play the song Wake Up Cheese People.
But yeah, I should change his name. Okay, then what goes good against radiation? Anomaly. That's where the pineapple comes in. Foot tube? Foot tube. I could definitely come up with a name for this guy, Foot tube. Yeah, I'm not gonna play any, like, heavily copyrighted music. Like, when I get a copyright strike from, like, what are these guys called? Infraction, non-copyright music. When I get a copyright claim from these guys, it's nothing. It's pennies. But, like, when I do, like, copyright these nuts, like, they take all of it. All of it. I get pennies. So, yeah, I don't think we can do that right now. Okay, so we need another radioactive guy. We could use... Oh, this guy here. He's a S-class radioactive. Alright, this guy doesn't stand a chance. Look at him. He already knows he's fucked. So we're gonna hit him right away with the super critical. So after 4 turns, it's pretty much gonna one-shot this guy. Oh, he wasted his turn just to get rid of it. Alright, that's cool. I got this that morphs the opposing creature into a fire creature, and you know, the more I think about it, that's not really that helpful. I could use something else here, because most of the time this guy's only going to go against fire guys. Alright, deals radioactive damage depending on the target's ability. Remember my fire guy said based on my agility. Whoa! So because that guy has such high agility... Oh. And then he got yeeted with super crit. See if I could just, I need reset all my cooldowns so that way I can just keep going and like hit him with the super critical, but we need to change up. This is a radioactive guy, so let's bring in the pineapple. That's what people call these aliens, pineapples. There's like a couple different kinds of aliens, and then there's a bunch of different like attachments, I guess you could say. Doom, oh my god. Wait 4 turns, then deal 3,300 damage. Yeah, so all I gotta do is stay alive. See, I try to put that move on like all of my guys. Fractal growth, reset all cooldowns. Yeah, so watch this. I'm gonna double doom this guy, and he's just gonna get wrecked. And I'm just gonna sit here. Okay, let's double doom this guy. Oof, that hurt. That hurt. That's fine. That's fine. We got the fractal growth. Let's heal. That's only 850 though. He doesn't have a big heal. But that's enough. It brought me back up to half.
Do you know the song Dude by Aerosmith?
Dude looks like a lady. Yeah, in fact, I've seen Aerosmith live in concert. Yeah, my mom bought me tickets. I didn't even have to buy tickets to that one. It was around the time that movie Armageddon came out. And they just put out an album. And they had like songs all on that movie. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, we're gonna reset my cooldown so I can heal myself again. But this guy's about to pop. Super crit's gonna hit him anytime now. Super critical. Oh, we missed. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep healing up. Wait, did the super critical? Oh, no, the doom. I was waiting for that doom, not super critical. He got hit with the doom. Alright, let's put in my tiny crab. This guy is so small. Because they're holograms, like, the size comparisons don't really, like, show, but... There we go, super critical. Put that on the start. And now we should literally have it done in 4 turns. So far, oh, he cleansed it. So far, that's, increase my agility by 61%. Holy cow. Please let me have that move that does damage based on my agility. No, it says targets agility again. That's fine. This is gonna hurt bad. 2,000. 2,000. That's great. Extremophile. Absorbs the next 1,000 damage and then applies it as heal. That's fantastic.
Have you listened to Believe by Cher?
Yeah, I've heard the song. I'm not really a big Cher fan though. But yeah, definitely classic. It's good stuff, just not my particular flavor, you know. Nice. Why did I super crit this guy? I could just literally hit this guy with my fist and be done with this.
BTW, who is Dirt the Gamer?
He's a YouTuber. He's an awesome YouTuber. Oh no, he just does radioactive damage, but that's good enough. Yeah, he's an awesome YouTuber. I've been hanging out in his streams a lot lately. He's got the bots like Sweet Harmony's had, where like there's like battle arenas and stuff, and you like earn points, and everybody has like there's like a currency like Dirt Coin, I think it is. So yeah, his streams are a lot of fun to just hang out in, and then like if you're one of the people actually talking in the chat, you get a little icon on the bottom of the screen that walks back and forth. I think it's random,
Hit the like button to
but
show your support. Red heart, smiling
you can
face
actually
with
see who's
hearts.
active in the chat just by like who's walking back and forth on the bottom of the screen there.
What days does he stream?
I have no idea. I just catch it when I can catch it, you know? When I'm just
Jacqueline likes
hanging out and I
tacos.
see him like, oh, and I pop in. Alright, that's one more opponent down. I'm pretty sure we've mastered this system. Let's jump on the map. And we want to go to a different region.
Does he do Minecraft?
I think I saw him play Minecraft once. Or I think he had Minecraft videos in the past, but I don't think it's something he plays a lot nowadays. But yeah, he plays a lot of other games. I've just been watching lately because he's doing a lot of No Man's Sky stuff. Alright, one more Chuggy Wuggy and it's dinner time. Alright, a new system. The first thing we want to do is go to the space station, and that way we can unlock the portal. And we can just come back here anytime we want. I used to go to every single space station that I saw, and
I'm subscribed to him.
you know, I stopped doing that, and it's kind of limiting my future gameplay, I realize. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, I definitely support Dirt the Gamer. I think he's hilarious. You know, watch all his videos. He's definitely a friend of the Gimme Gang. Hey, who knows? He might even show up in one of my streams someday. Forgot what I was doing. Oh, did you notice my head? My head is an aquarium with just a boot in it. Yeah, let's talk a minute about how cool my character looks. Well, let's go into photo mode.
67.
So my helmet, like there's a bunch of these helmets that are just fish tanks with like either a fish or like a shrimp, or there's one with a jellyfish. And I got the one with a dirty boot in it, and I thought that was hilarious. And I really like my autophage getup with the all the mechanical stuff. And I think I colored it just right. You know, it's all white with a little bit of accent. And then the cape. This cape is one of those special capes. I had to complete an expedition to get it. It's a squid cape, and you know, the bottom of it, like all the other capes, are just cape shaped. This one is only one that's like not shaped like a cape. It has like these little tentacles at the bottom. So yeah, that's something fun to do, is just spend time in the character editing thing, just making different guys. Okay, we're in a different system, and it looks like we're supposed to queue up our next invitation. Outside local system, alright. Let's go find them. It wants me to go back to the place I was just at. I think we're literally gonna fight. I mean, I went outside the region, so I thought there was like a spot in each region where they had like the system champion and all of this stuff, but I guess it's not segregated by region. Because inside a galaxy, you know, you have solar systems, but these solar systems kind of clump together in regions. Kind of like how galaxies clump together into super clusters. Is it Jason Plays? Jason's a cool guy, too. Or is it Zane? I know a couple of the No Man's Sky YouTubers.
https://www.youtube.com/live/sickeiv/fndz3fen_n_score
Almost yeeted
k-e-i-v-h-o.
myself.
Click on the link.
Sure. I won't be able to see the chat. Oh, who is this? I'll leave him a like. I'll give him a like and a share. How about that? Is he speaking English? I can't hear him. Two likes, 2 viewers. Does he have any subscribers? I'll subscribe. There you go. Why not? I'm always down to support other YouTubers. Holy crap, this guy has 3 ice guys. Alright, change the lineup.
No.
We need the new fire guy. Okay. This guy is gonna take out everybody. And if he doesn't, Clever Girl is gonna take him out. Whoa! No, that's not. That's the pineapple. I was like, I thought this guy had 777s, triple S's for a second, but you know, this guy's not trained up, but if it comes down to him, oh crap! I gotta put
all the time I find people
this
who
guy
don't
on.
speak English.
Yeah, it's fine. Doesn't matter, he doesn't speak English. Like I said, I'm here to support all the little tubers. And you know, one of my best friends, Kiko, my assistant for like almost 10 years at work, she's from Japan. You know, so I mean, this is obviously an Asian person, so I'm pretty sure that's Japanese Koji. Kanji? What are the letters called? I don't know. I'm not, what do they call them? I'm not a weeb. Yeah. I'm not a weeb. I don't speak Japanese, but I and when Kiko before she went back to Japan, she retired. She was like in her 70s. No, like the toughest person I ever met. She was like in her 70s and was doing the same job I was getting my ass kicked at. Yeah, she's so awesome.
I find a non-English streamer with comment-to-speech on and iChat.
Yeah, I gotta come back to the chat. I can't hang out in somebody else's live stream. But hey, we liked, we shared, we supported. Oh yeah, we gave him a landslide, so he's got a ability there. What should I do? Yeah, I guess hit him with this. Ooh! Oh my god. Just one shot at him. Like, I guess that's what I should do. %7 combat effectiveness, alright. See, yeah, I think we're gonna go back to resetting cooldowns with this last one. Well, this is good to try and keep them from dispelling stuff. I mean, if I could just one-shot them with that, that would be a lot better. .33 combat effectiveness, wow. See, this one says depending on my agility. That's why it's gonna do 4,000 damage. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I can tell people do that on my live streams sometimes. Whoa, I've never seen this, like, beaver-looking thing. He's got a beaver. I like that. So we'll hit him with the white hot. And then we'll hit him with the one so he can't disenchant it. Yeah, this one little fire guy that we just picked up just took out an entire team. Look at him go. Oh. He stunned me. I can't attack. We'll rest for one turn. I was about to say, is that actually gonna do any damage? One shot. Bam! 3,000 damage. Holy crap. Yes. Yes. Complete arena domination. Whoa, look. The, all the ground that was burying this place has, disappeared. Yeah, actually, I want to check in on the Artemis 2 mission. They should have just splashed down not too long ago. So I kind of want to get back to, you know, the actual outer space stuff people are doing.
Guess what I said?
I have no idea. See ya when I see ya. Alright, homie. Well, thanks for tuning in and hanging out with me. I know it's kind of a short stream today, but
Sasity 67.
6-7. Alright, yeah, I'll still do the outro. I know there's only one person here, but, you know, somebody's gonna watch later. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure to hit a like and a subscribe, and as always, I'll see ya when I see ya. Later, taters.